Hope that felt good. My computer hasn't completely crashed yet, so that's a good sign, right? Like I said, I'm gonna kill someone if something goes wrong with this recording session. Although, it shouldn't, because if you're watching this, then something obviously didn't happen. Okay, and after... God, how much... We've been basically dilly-dallying for about 40 minutes. Yeah. I think it's about time to, you know, move the plot on. 40 minutes in. Are they still on Namek? There's another friggin' trope for you. If you read TV tropes, you're gonna love this Let's Play, and every other Let's Play prior. Speaking of that, my next Let's Play after this is finishing Tale Story in SADX, because that is 2 years overdue. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
You mean your best friend? The shopkeeper?
Sylvia, I want to make a deal. I'll conquer the rankings, fight whoever it takes. And in return, you find me the assholes who killed Bishop.
Calm
Whoa.
down. You shouldn't make this personal. It is the quickest way to lose a battle.
This isn't a battle anymore. It's a
motherfucking
motherfucking war.
Fine.
Oh, I love that line from the trailer.
The mastermind behind Bishop's
Ow.
death is the owner of Pizza Bat. This
Poor
building,
guy.
most of the city. He is the head of the corporation that runs it all.
Pizza
Jasper
Bat.
Bat Jr. And as fate would have it, he is also the #1 assassin.
He must be the
better
final
not be
boss.
lying.
It must be a pretty
It is
epic
a
final
fact.
boss, though.
The
Right,
object
game?
of your
It's gonna
revenge
be
is
a
waiting at the top of the
really
ranks.
big final boss.
Wonderfully convenient, don't you
It's not
think?
gonna be, you know,
Sure is.
disappointing
There's a
or
new hotel
anticlimactic
on the
in
beach.
any way, shape, or
The
form.
50th ranked assassin
You won't let me
is
down,
waiting
game.
for you there.
Will you?
By the way, Bat Jr. owns that hotel too.
He really is everywhere, huh?
Better hurry. There are 50 other fighters trying to kill him. You have no time to waste.
Just sit back, Sylvia, and watch the hell I'm gonna raise.
You do that, Travis. Oh, and we have our... These sequences are actually really boring, because they don't really serve the plot in any way, except for the ending one. It's basically just describing what happened. Oh, there's your absolute territory for you.
Spoke of a grand faith, but his words were hollow.
That's actually a reference to a later boss, too.
Satisfy his
That's when I
own
first
goal.
heard the term.
He'd only found success
It's some other
because of
Japanese
strong
term. I'm just gonna
financial
talk now.
support
Who
from the
cares?
new mafia.
It's actually
Just to gain support for
a
their
different
own
term.
agenda.
It's in Japanese on TV shows,
Many
like
believe
Zeta
he was just a
Ryuki
tool
or
of an
something,
up-and-coming
for
gangster.
which translates
But
to
the real
absolute
goal that
territory.
drove him,
Uh,
that's a secret.
and now we go back to the menu, don't we? Right away? Yep. Right back to the menu. But no more fucking around. Going right to Destroy Resort. Rank 50. The second boss of the game. Let's do this. Just like the first one. Okay, and you've already seen enough of the Bloodberry. Well, no, you haven't. You've only seen it in one match. So we're going to switch to second Beam Katana. Okay, if you're listening in the background, that's the No More Heroes, It's Kill or Be Killed. You got nobody but yourself, nothing else to lose. It's the pop remix. It's not pop, it's more like jazzy diva, would be the right word? Remix of the theme, which is actually from the No More Heroes 1 Dark Side album, which was the little special arranged album they did for it. Yeah, half the soundtrack of the game is actually from that soundtrack, so I pretty much actually had half the soundtrack of this game for the years between the wait. Let me go over the different things for the Tsubaki Mark III. It's not as good as it was in No More Heroes 1. because they're not going to give you a Disc 1 nuke at the very beginning. Yeah, I say do a lot, don't I? In the E3 video, the only reason I said it was because Super Saiyan mode. No, come on. There we go. The only reason I said it was I was looking through the papers, seeing what to talk about next. So yeah, Super Mark 3, there actually is no real visible difference between the Bloodberry, at least not a major one. It's pretty much just slightly faster, and I believe you get more grabs. Your chests, which break open, just like the first one. Wow, I can do it again. Okay. Yeah, the Super Saiyan mode is really cheap in this game because you get it. As long as you keep a combo up, you'll be getting it instantly, pretty much. And as soon as you get it, you can use it, and you can even use it on bosses. And yes, it does rape them. On Sweet, if you use Super Saiyan mode, you kill them almost instantly. It's insane. Oh look, my battery meter looks happy. There it is. It's wiggling around. Oh, there's emergency evade, because we're going to need it in a second. Hello, helicopter man. Oh god! No. Nice bloom effects. Probably look like shit on YouTube. Pretty much the best way to watch this Let's Play is to come to my house while I'm actually playing it right now. Someone burst in the door! Oh, and here's a present. Guitar. Those presents are how you get new stuff added to your motel. Just aesthetic things like a guitar or more posters or stuff like that. But it's really nice, and like you'll notice throughout the game that all of a sudden your motel will become packed with a lot of stuff. And got raped by that guy. Combat system. Now, might as well talk about this. I actually don't like the combat system as much as the first one. And I know you're thinking, there is no combat changes. Well, technically, the camera's changed. And there's something about the camera angle that you have now that I don't like as much. For when you locked on in the first one, it was more of an over-the-shoulder thing. Now it's positioned clearly behind Travis. I don't like that as much. And it seems a lot. There seems to be a lot more shit ton of enemy placements, especially in a certain parking lot, grocery store parking lot later in the game, which drones on, unfortunately. Maybe it adds to the atmosphere, or maybe it's just they programmed it wrong and they added way more enemies than usual. Luckily, the boss that follows is the second best boss in the game, so I can forgive it. Hopefully I'm keeping up the conversation. I know I didn't during the minigame because I was being an idiot. It was like 2 parts away. I don't know. I still don't know how I'm going to edit it, and I probably won't get nearly as lucky as I was. Oh, can I do a finishing strike? I can't remember how. It's probably not going to be nearly as epic as No More Heroes 1, where I had, I'm really sorry for that. I had 51 parts at the end. That was insane. Now let's do... That was an unnecessary flip, but badass nonetheless. We'll be using the Tsubaki Mark III for this and the next rank, but after the next rank, we instantly unlock the next beam katana, and it is awesome. Yeah, this is pretty much just a killing spree. The level itself is just as good as Death Metal's Mansion. It's just is a lot bigger, that's for sure. It's not as it's not focused on hallways anymore. I guess this is the best time to talk about it. No More Heroes 3. They said that Suda said a couple months ago that it would be on the next Nintendo console, and as everyone's heard by now and seen, the next Nintendo console is the Wii U. And Suda51 actually said in an interview at E3, Destructoid, I believe, asked him, so, a couple months ago you said No More Heroes 3 would be on here. Is that true? Please don't break my heart. And he's like, oh, of course it will be. And that's pretty much it. He confirms it right there that No More Heroes 3 is coming to the Wii U. And he said as soon as he picked... What the hell? There we go. As soon as he picked up the controller, apparently ideas just started flashing through his head. So can't wait to see what that game brings. I think I missed someone back there. Yeah, I did. But now he's dead. Charge attack is... There we go! Finishing strike. Okay, charge attack is not as good as it was in No More Heroes. Oh. Okay, this is your second Super Saiyan mode. Tiger Travis. This mode is ridiculous. You're basically an unbeatable killing machine. In fact, you cannot die, actually. And enemies will not attempt to kill you. That was fast. Okay, and... Welcome to... Oh, wait, wrong one. Toilet. It's time to go to the bathroom to save, and... Save. Yeah. Let's save. This is your saving for the game. Like before, right before the boss, there's always a toilet for you to conveniently save your game. Whether it be an outhouse in the middle of a freaking forest, or a fancy-ass bathroom like this. What you're listening to right now is No More Riot, which is a really awesome song. It was also used for the half of the No More Heroes 2 E3 2010 trailer, E3 2009 trailer, which was excellent. One of the best trailers I've ever seen. And, okay, after an hour and 20 minutes, we're finally actually going to start the next rank. We're finally going to beat the boss. Let's do this.